Happy birthday to Siobhan Mitchell of Tarish Beach, celebrating his birthday. Who celebrated his birthday yesterday. From all his family and friends, especially his mom, Marcella Mitchell. Brother Erwin, good morning to you. Back in St. Thomas on the job, huh? I thought you were staying Dominique a little longer, man. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good morning, Docs. Are you there?
Hi, good morning.
Morning to you, yeah?
Happy happy birthday to Cheryl Henry, Georgette Henry. I wish her the best. I wish her health, strength, and most of all, many more blessings to come. Love her so much. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, yes?
To you and yours a blessed and a spirit-filled Monday and a wonderful and a blessed July.
The same to you.
Madam, I haven't slept a week.
You haven't slept?
No, how could I sleep? How could I sleep? I'm not in the Barbados, no, still in Dominique.
Oh, you're still in Dominique? I thought you were in Barbados.
Yes, I cannot leave my beloved free.
Oh, okay, you love
I am not that kind of person. I'm not ungrateful like some of you people. So I watched Thank God in cabin, bro. There was on from the morning up to now. Mm-hmm. So you could have watched it on YouTube or Facebook, and people send messages via WhatsApp. So I watched the whole night because this I live in an old house in somebody's backyard in Barbados, but I have a property, so I was worried about my home, my family, and my friends.
Okay.
And everything, thank God.
Everything is okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah, we had 2 house fires, fallen poles, fallen trees, and so far 2 roof waves. No life lost. I haven't heard anything. So just thank God and hope that the tail end won't come and it be worse. And I pray God pass all the other islands and nothing much won't happen. So just want to say, I called to thank Dominic. Because usually sometimes when you see the have weather like this, the current go off and I was able to watch right through to know what's going on in my country. So I salute you, Dominic. Thank you very much. Because if it had gone off, I'd be like a fish out of water. I wouldn't know what's going on. So Matt, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you and happy birthday. Happy birthday in advance. Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you, my dear. I come in for my wine tomorrow.
All right, no problem. Gail Skinner reporting that not too much damage there in Barbados. I'll try to get my colleague sometime later to give us a bigger report as relates to Barbados, maybe some of the other Caribbean islands, find out just what is going on. We're one big community. Happy birthday, super big congratulations to my niece, Stephanie Charles, on your graduation today from St. Marlin School. Let the greatness continue. From your loving aunt, Olive with love.
And the whole thing should be spent and for remembrance of those who lived and died for the oneness of our people. So let us all begin. We know that nothing wins, but I shall hold it.
Good morning to you, Ferrelia. Hope you're doing fine in spite of the weather. Be safe. Sending birthday greetings to Anita Williams from Ferrelia and Andrea Williams and from her son, Andal. Love you. Love you to the max. God bless you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
A big sound there from Bridget Bloucher. We've been spared, huh?
I've been battered, bruised and torn, but I'm still here.
I'd like to send birthday greetings to Kelly Felix, coming from your grandmother Justina, your auntie Teresa, and mother Francilia. Also want to send congratulations to Stephanie Charles, who'll be graduating today. Huh?
I had to fight just to stay in the right. I have failed so many times, but I'm still here. I had many disappointments, but I am still here. There were days when I thought I could not make it, Lord, but I'm still here. So many storms I had to bear, Lord, for your joy, they can't compare.
All right, good morning to the Linton family and the Abraham family. From Copel with lots of love.
Oh, but I'm still here. I've been abused, misused, but I am still here.
Good morning.
Been persecuted and accused. Oh,
my friend Gina Louise reporting that every year Canadians started their summer by celebrating Canada Day on July 1. Holiday marks the anniversary of Confederation. The event created Canada July 1, 2024. Would mark Canada's 157th birthday. You're really a lover of birthdays, man.
But I'm still
celebrating sometime in November.
Still here to praise your name, Lord. I'm still here. You took the blame.
Good morning.
I
record in the family. 3 nieces graduated high school. Ayo from grammar school last week. Sophia St. Malin School and Sierra on Wednesday from Convent High School. You seem to be on cloud 9, huh? Super proud of these girls. All the graduates in Dominica, I want to say congratulations to you. A lot of graduation ceremonies. On the telephone, yes?
Thank you very much for that.
Yes.
My heart began with me. A little of it again, I'll be thankful because with God's grace, I'm still here. Because if it was for man, I'd be gone. Thank you very much. You made my morning.
We'll play it for you from the top, right? From Bridget.
Thank you.
All right, take care. We'll get some of the weather reports. We'll be talking to the Minister of Security. So stick around to the big station Q95.
Been battered, bruised and torn, but I'm still here. Some days my life was filled with fear. Oh, but I'm still here. So many times I had to fight just to stay in the right. I have failed so many times, but I'm still here. I had many disappointments, but I am still here. There were days when I thought I could not make it, Lord, but I'm still here. So many storms I had to bear, Lord, for your joy, they can't compare. Storms of sickness, storms of strife, oh, but I'm still here. I've been abused, misused, but I am still here. Been persecuted.
I'd like to wish my special happy birthday to my nephew Ryan Turney up there in New York. Good morning to you. From Randy Turney. Good morning.
Such joy to know that your love had kept me through the valley I had to go, but I'm still here. Still here to praise your name, Lord. I'm still here. You took the blame. Seems like my life was all so wrong, but your love has kept me strong amidst the gloom and despair. Lord, your love has kept me here. I cried and I cried, but I'm still here. I'm still here to praise your name, Lord. I'm still here. You took the blame. Seems like my life was so wrong. Yes, your love has kept me strong amidst the gloom and despair. Yes, your love has kept me here. I cried and I cried, but I am still here. Yes, I cried and I cried. I cried and I cried, but your love surrounded me. Your love embraced me. I'm still here, Lord. I'm still here.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95. The latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95. The big station. Ride the storms. Ride the storms. Q95. Have you ever experienced the whistling, howling, driving winds of a hurricane? The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms? The continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning? Again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center, and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
Beryl, now a Category 3 major hurricane, moving across the southern Windward Islands. The center of the system is expected to continue to move across the southern portion of the Windward Islands during today as a dangerous major hurricane. A tropical storm watch remains in effect for Dominica and is expected to be discontinued later today. A flood watch may be issued later today. Interests in Dominica should continue to monitor the progress of this system, stay alert, and continue to exercise caution. At 5 a.m., the eye of now Category 3 major hurricane Beryl was located near latitude 11.7 degrees north, longitude 59.9 degrees west, or about 114 miles or 184 kilometers south-southwest of Barbados. Beryl is moving towards the west at a forward speed of 20 miles per hour or 31 kilometers per hour, with maximum sustained winds now near 120 miles per hour or 195 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. A continued quick westward to west-northwestward motion is expected during the next few days. On the forecast track, the center of the system is expected to move across the southern portion of the Windward Islands during this morning and into the Caribbean Sea later today. Despite likely fluctuations in strength during the next day or two, Beryl is expected to remain an extremely dangerous major hurricane as it moves through the southern section of the island chain. Hurricane force winds extend outwards up to 35 miles or 55 kilometers from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outwards up to 125 miles or 205 kilometers. Beryl is expected to produce rainfall totals of 2 to 4 inches across Dominica. This rainfall may produce localized flooding, landslides, and falling rocks in vulnerable areas. Beryl is expected to produce winds to near tropical storm force in gust, and also seas up to 12 feet can be expected due to the presence of Beryl. These swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip currents.
Have you ever experienced the whistling, howling, driving winds of a hurricane? The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms, the continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning, again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center, and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
Of course, this morning we have on the line with us live this morning is the security minister who is responsible for, of course, the weather systems like a hurricane and others. Mr. Ribbon Blackmore, thank you for joining us this morning. What can you tell us about Beryl at this time?
Good morning to your listeners.
Good morning to you, sir. Morning.
Yeah, fine. Actually, we just heard from the forecaster, Mr. Marshall, and I want to take this opportunity to actually highly commend the senior med officer and also Mr. Pascal, who's also the coordinator for the Office of Disaster Management, and also all the other various heads of and chairpersons of the various subcommittees for NIPO, who actually, up to last night, were actually present at the command center. We had also the director of the primary health care present, the police, and a number of other people who were there. And I think we have to continue to commend the public servants for demonstrating the highest degree of commitment and diligence to what they are paid to do. But to say the worst, insofar as Beryl is concerned, they have been over in the sense that as we speak, the center or the eye of the hurricane is 270 miles south of Dominica. So really and truly, from the scientific advice and information, it poses no threat to Dominica insofar as wind is concerned. But most of the rain has actually left us. But of course, as I've heard, there's still the potential for intermittent showers, some of which can be heavy. So there's a need to continue to exercise caution. And we know, from matter of fact, there are a number of graduations taking place. We'll want to advise that those activities should be indoors as much as possible to actually minimize the potential exposure of our children to any potential danger. So what we have to look out for, notwithstanding the fact that Beryl, of course, in terms of the threat it potentially posed a couple of hours ago and days before, has actually left us. But we have to be mindful of the potential swelling of the sea. So the fisher folks and people living in the coastal plains, the coastal areas, have to be very, very cautious. And I think it would be not a wise idea for fisher folks to go out there with the potential danger and to expose themselves. So those are issues that we have to continue to be mindful of. And of course, we have the abundance of caution. A flood watch is in effect until 6 o'clock tonight. So it's important as you travel the various public areas, and as you drive, when you walk in public spaces, etc., we have to continue to exercise caution. People living in vulnerable areas, close to rivers, municipality, and close to natural water courses, and in elevated areas, must also continue to exercise caution. So that's where we are. We have to also be on the guard for a next system that is following, based on the models that we are seeing and the advice received, that is potentially, it may be, a tropical wave or depression. So we will continue to monitor and to provide the public with the information that we need. But there's some issues, if you don't mind. You have to make them.
Sure.
I want to make reference to.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
We as a people, we have done so much over the years post-Maria to actually improve our infrastructure so far as it relates to our emergency response infrastructure. We have done so much. But it's important for us as individuals and communities to do what we have to do in a proactive mood. Because we have to continue to address one or plans within our home setting to ensure that structurally our windows or doors are structurally sound, and we'll clean our drains or ravines, and we desist from throwing white goods in ravines and address the overhangs and to stock up, not to overstock, but the basic things because we are in the hurricane season. The basic things that we need to have: adequate water and adequate food supply, or first aid kits, or flashlights. Those rudimentary things that we need in the event that, of course, we will be confronted with a hurricane or major storm. So those are things I think as individuals that we have to buck up on. And like yesterday, for matter of fact, because of the fact that places like San Severe and pretty severe, very vulnerable areas, we have to be ensured that the shelter, the regional shelter in that area in Casablanca, actually opened and properly staffed. And we provided transportation. And I want to take this opportunity to really commend the fire chief and his men. And we had fire officers pre-positioned at the shelter to provide additional transportation in the event that we had to move people. So these are things that we can do from a governmental standpoint. But we cannot force people to go to shelters. We can encourage, provide transportation, provide the staffing at the various regional hurricane shelters, and of course the people we are partnering with to rent the facilities for shelters. But when you get a call and that advises you to present yourself because of the area where you live is vulnerable, I believe it's just reasonable that you yourself respond and to ensure that yourself and your family members are safe. Yourself stay, keeping yourself in harm's way.
Mr. Blackmore, somebody just asked me to ask you a question as it relates to the safety of the people of Emsor because there seems to be limited access with this season. You have any?
Well, as yes. I mean, of course, there's a shelter for people of Emsor. It would be wise, as I've said, if you know that you're in a potential danger zone, and to put yourself in a safe area. And we have shelters, of course, for all these communities, and we understand and we'll continue to ensure that we address. You're talking about the alternate access from Emsor to Barbados State. That is something the design is completed. It's something that the government is looking at, and that's something that the government will do.
All right. So you're basically satisfied with the readiness of your team. Yes, at this time.
Yes, readiness. But I think we cannot actually assign a one-dimensional connotation to readiness.
Mm-hmm.
We want them to be ready, and from a government standpoint, in terms of having the personnel, having the infrastructure, but at the same time, already we as individuals, because the fact is that if we do not ensure that our homes are properly secured, or windows are structurally sound, or doors are structurally sound, or roofs. You understand this basic stuff?
Yes.
That we clean our drains, we address the overhangs, that we have basic supplies at our homes. That if we were to be impacted, you get my point.
Yes, I get it. So you don't point to the authorities. You have to take care of yourself as well. Yes.
Yeah. So it's important, and then when you get a call to go to the shelter, or to go to safer zone, safer zone. It might not be a shelter, but it might be a neighbor with a house that is stronger, with a concrete roof. You get my point. But it's absolutely important that we do that. And the issue of work, of course, as you said, that there's work today. We stood that yesterday there was some traffic jam in the Swords Bay Mill area, because you had what you call
Tropicana or something, guys?
No, yeah, well, beach in the tropic.
Yes.
Tropicana, yeah. Notwithstanding the fact that there were sea swells, and we advise people to be cautious.
Mm-hmm.
People were there themselves, so I mean, which is good, and it went well. Nothing happened, and we're happy. At least with the same level of enthusiasm, you can go to work. Isn't that so? That's what we want to promote. So, yeah. Any other questions?
Yes, sir. A quick question there. Somebody from Bellevue Chopin is asking, he's basically saying there's a shelter cause the primary school is already occupied by Chinese. So what do we do in the Bellevue area?
Well, we have shelters in Bellevue, and then we have also when you're going to be area, the schools, and we have the number of areas that we have actually. From our fact, we have done all the audit that we have to ensure that we do before the hurricane season, and that was done jointly with the relevant parties within the public service, and to ensure that all the shelters. So we have more shelter accommodation than people who need shelters. You know, and so this is not an issue now. As you know, most of the earlier partners that we have constructed are hurricane proof.
All right, but Mr. Blackmore, I mean, it's a busy season. I'm sure we'll be talking to you again, but thank you for taking time off to talk to us this morning. We really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Blackmore. Security Minister, Mr. Reuben Blackmore. I tried, of course, reaching out to Mr. Dr. Fountain this morning. He says he's in the middle of a meeting, and he will give us an update later. But from what is before him, rain and wind is still going to affect Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, and Grenadines facing the biggest threat. Just rain for Dominica should not be too serious, according to Dr. Fountain. Still a Category 4 storm working its way towards Grenada. You just heard from Mr. Blackmore, who says everything is A-OK. And you should report to work this morning, huh? As many of you have. A lot of questions this morning. Is there work? Just as Mr. Black was pointing to, you guys were having so much fun there on the West Coast yesterday. Why should there be no work this morning? Hello, talk to me, yes? But no, it's not that serious. Hello, talk to me, yes? Good morning, yeah.
Good morning to you, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
I hope everything is okay under the weather.
Yes, Trying.
Matt, I want to commend you and also thanking you on your program to really admitting that when it comes to the weather channel, there is no choice between you and P95. That is obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I always want to give you thumbs up for all that you have been doing. But one thing I want to sound objective as possible.
Okay.
But one thing I noticed, recently, anything concerning weather or before weather,
mm-hmm.
there is always a link between you and the Minister Blackmore.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I noticed recently. That never used to happen before. But I noticed that on one or two occasions recently, and which is very good because the nation needs to be abreast of all what is happening. That is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to know what is happening.
Right.
But the concern that I have, Matt, whenever anything to do with weather and you reach out to the minister, he's always available because he himself wants to use his strategy to place input, to give the impression to the nation, whatever is the situation, that's fine. But why when everything is quiet and normal and there are many concerns concerning the minister, why are we or I not hearing you calling the minister to answer so we could get a broader objective view? Why that is not happening? Why is always, whenever is a weather, that the minister is always willing to accept calls from you through clarify? Why that is not happening? I have a concern, Matt. I may be wrong, but that's how I'm seeing it. Can you assist me in that? Why, when you're reaching out to them for other matters, it's not available? And every time he's aware that they're always ready. Oh, they are back.
So you want the minister to speak to other issues that you're saying, right? I'm sure we have reached out to him before. I guess being selective, that's all I can say at this time. Maybe he chose to speak on weather and nothing else. Maybe.
Because, Matt, you're running a program, and your program needs to be very objective, Matt. It's not just for one side. People want to use your program. They should be using your program for other matters as well, not just for weather, to try to bring the country together in a way technically Spain. That's smart move. You have to look at them things, Matt. I'm telling you how to control your program, and they have been doing a very good job, I must say. But you have to look at the objective side too. Bring it out. Thank you, Matt.
Oh, so you want the minister to speak on other issues? That's your point this morning. I agree too. I agree, Mr. Minister, if you're listening. But again, we're monitoring the storm Beryl. I'm going to see if I can get in touch with our friend and colleague there in Barbados to get an update and how Beryl has affected that island.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station. Ride the storms. Ride the storms. Q95.
To news from Sunrise Airways. Starting May 25th, we're expanding to the Eastern Caribbean with new service to St. Kitts, Antigua, Dominica, and St. Lucia. Enjoy round-trip fares starting as low as $199 US. Book now at sunriseairways.net or through your travel advisor. Experience the best in travel with Sunrise Airways. We fly to connect people. Book today.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, here's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions apply.
We are in the hurricane season. Stay informed by tuning in to Q95 FM radio for updates on the storm's path and any evacuation orders. Knowledge is power during a hurricane. The hurricane season is upon us. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly and those with disabilities. We're stronger together, so lend a helping hand when you can.
Harris Paints would like to inform its customers that the sales outlet in Caneville and Portsmouth will be closed on Monday, July 1st for stock taking. We will reopen on Tuesday, July 2nd from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Management would like to apologize to its valued customers for any inconvenience caused.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega Deals. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
44 million fans, 11 players, 1 flow, leading we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every six, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with Stones. Don't change your wine, oh.
Sure, in the streets while the ladies are lying, I feel by a buckle of this one ginger wine. And sip make you laugh till whenever. So ginger wine, great, this is forever.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with Stones. Don't change your wine, oh.
Greatness is forever with Stones.
Distributed by Fine Food.
In this hot summer, D&D Plumbing is doing it again. It's the Points and Deals Bonanza from June 10th to July 31st. The more you buy, the more points you get, the more discounts you receive. Get to 25 points and you get 10% discount. From 35 to 40 points, you receive 12.5% discount. And from 45 to 50 points, you get 15% discount. The more times you purchase, the more discounts you receive. Come to D&D today and purchase anything store-wide and get your card with 5 points already on it. And the more points you get, the more discounts you receive. And your bonus only for the month of June is the Drain Buster. Get your Drain Buster today and enjoy 10% discount. D&D Plumbing. Terms and conditions apply.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
To news from Sunrise Airways. Starting May 25th, we're expanding to the Eastern Caribbean with new service to St. Kitts, Antigua, Dominica, and St. Lucia. Enjoy round-trip fares starting as low as $199 US. Book now at sunriseairways.net or through your travel advisor. Experience the best in travel with Sunrise Airways. We fly to connect people. Book today.
I've been having some difficulty getting to Barbados just yet. I don't know what, maybe the phone lines may be affected. But I'm able to get in touch with Lena out of St. Lucia this morning. Anything you can report for us this morning? Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us out of your busy program this morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Matt. Good morning to you, Dominica. Thank you so much for having me this morning. Yes, actually, we are still under the hurricane warning. It has not been, that significance has not been turned off as yet. We are still indoors. The Prime Minister shut down the country from 8:30 p.m. last night, and everyone is asked to remain indoors. Quite windy at the present moment. Lots of rain, but more wind.
Oh, so when you expect, according to the forecasters, when do you expect anything later?
Pardon?
When do you expect the system to affect you?
They're saying like later today, later this afternoon, the system will be long gone.
It'll be
so
long
we're just
gone.
indoors, hoping and praying that is the case, so everyone can resume work hopefully tomorrow. Because as a media personality, I myself, I'm trapped in the south of the island. So I am home. I should be at work at present, but I am home. Yeah, so I can't travel until the Prime Minister discontinues the warning by the Met Office. And
it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Is there what?
It's better to be safe than sorry.
Exactly. So I'm taking that precaution by staying home.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. If anything, you'll give us another update sometime later. But I'm happy.
Definitely, I'll do that.
I'm happy you guys are safe in St. Lucia. Thank you very much, Lynn.
Thank you. We are. Thank you, Matt.
Bye-bye.
You have a good day.
You too. 4493095. Trying to touch across. Trying to get to St. Vincent. No reports there just yet. I can't make a connection. Tried Barbados earlier. No connection. But we'll keep trying, in the systems and telecommunication. Can get very, very tedious, huh? Or troublesome. We still expect some rain in Dominica for sure. Pockets of light to moderate rain. So brace yourself for some heavy downpours. Flood risk. Be alert if you live in an area prone to flooding, landslides, or falling rocks. A flood watch is in effect. Let's go to, of course, the telephones at this time. Everybody's trying to call in. Hi. Hello?
Yes, good morning, Matt Felty. How are you today?
I'm trying my best, trying to follow the weather system there.
Well, that's why I'm calling to commend you, to commend the Q95 for keeping the people on top of this situation, letting us know everything that's happening. I do know those others that call themselves, that boast about being the nation station and this and that. We don't hear anything. They have one they call it vibes. All we getting is music. All the time, 24 hours, bombarding the young people with music so that they could gravitate towards towards vibes and stop listening to the other radio stations that giving them information and whatever. Anything about Grenada, Matt, because we know Grenada was expected to get a major hit.
No, I'm actually trying to get in touch with one correspondent there, one colleague. I'm trying my very best. I've tried Barbados, nothing there yet. I just tried St. Vincent, nothing. I was only able to get in touch with St. Lucia this morning, so I'll keep trying.
Yeah, because I heard the Prime Minister Rav Gonzalez saying that many rooms would be uncovered in St. Vincent, so I just hope that everything is okay with them. And I know Q95 will bring us up to date as soon as they get information.
Of course.
Have a pleasant day, Matt.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. They're expecting a hit there. God is continuing to watch us, huh? So far, I repeat, so far. I get Mr. Blackmore speaking to, a design for that bridge there in the Belfast area. That was made, the promise was made since 2018. And the bridge was destroyed in 2015. Just another promise, I imagine. Let's listen there to go back just then, huh?
But I want to find out if you have plans in your next year's budget for the construction of the Emsall Bridge.
Yes, the Emsall Bridge, the design has been completed. The design was done by a local Dominican engineer who's resident in the United States, as a matter of fact. So that design is completed. The ministry was tasked with the responsibility of designing the approaches to the bridge. Because as you know, the bridge, the river there is very low, so the bridge has to be built a particular way so that the water could flow freely below the bridge. So you have to now address the issue of the approaches, both on Emsall side and the Belfast side. I was told by the minister, Dr. McIntyre, last week when the cabinet inquired about the status of these approaches, that he advised the cabinet that the CTO advised him that the designs have been completed. So I'm hoping to get an updated report on this, written report on this before the end of the week, so that we can move to the tender process. So we'll be moving to the tender process very soon for the Emsall Bridge. But the design for the bridge was completed. The minister's advised me that the approaches was completed by the design of approaches have been completed by staff based on what the CTO told him. But once I get the final report, I will confirm this as a bid final. And once we do that, then we'll proceed immediately for the tender for the whatever contract for the construction of the bridge. We go.
Interested, huh? You just heard Mr. Blackmore saying yes, there's a design. You heard Mr. Prime Minister saying also in 2018, there's a design. Say words are stubborn things, facts are stubborn things. So how much of an emergency is that bridge there from the Emsall? You're talking 6 years later, Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Blackmore. So no bridge. That bridge was destroyed in 2015. That's 3 and 6, 9 years. Promises. Let's go back to the telephone. Are you there? Yes. Interesting.
Good morning, Matt. How you doing?
How you doing?
Matt, that bridge was halfway decade since 2007 with Hurricane Dean. Hurricane Erica came and it finished it off. No, it put it in another position. Then Maria come and it really decaled the rest of it. Since 2007, we've been mad. That bridge was partially gone.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with your phone, Blue? I'm trying to get you to complete. What's that?
That's my son. What are you doing right now?
Well, I don't know what's going on with you right now because it seems your two phones may be giving you problems.
But something must be wrong somewhere. I can't understand.
I'm hearing you better now. Go ahead, Blue. Maybe the
okay, Matt.
Go ahead. Yes.
Since 2007, Ambrose George and Roosevelt Skerrit stood up in you know where I live in, right in the end of the road there, and said how much it's going to cost to put a bridge and a wall there. It's going to cost $6 million of a wall. If I lie after there's two people there, right on the spot. It's like the song. You could see I could see you coming from the corner and make a suit. That was the time they gave the cost to the bridge and the walls right there in 2007 after Hurricane B. So it's not 15 the bridge went down. The bridge went down totally after Erica. But in 2007, the bridge had halfway gone. There were not real access to the bridge. People were passing.
I'm hearing Mr. Blackmore. Talking about that design, but Mr. Skerrit was saying the same thing in 2018. So I don't know where the bridge has disappeared to.
Man, when you see the people speaking, it's just hear them. Don't listen to them. Just hear them, man. So when you listen to them, it's giving you maltep, it's giving you headache, it's giving you pressure, it's giving you all kind of baby. Just listen to hear the people, not to listen to them, man. Because parler, shut et puis parler, merci. Bye-bye.
All right. Again, somebody's asked me to play that again. That's 2018, right? 2018. And the bridge was actually destroyed by Erica in 2015. Listen again.
Due to the hurricane season, I know nothing cannot be done this year. But I want to find out if you have plans in your next year's budget for
2018,
the construction of the Emsall Bridge.
Yes, the Emsall Bridge, the design has been completed. The design was done by a local Dominican engineer who's resident in the United States, as a matter of fact. So that design is completed. The ministry was tasked with the responsibility of designing the approaches to the bridge, because as you know, the bridge, the river there is very low, so the bridge had to be built a particular way, so that the water could flow freely below the bridge. So you have to now address the issue of the approaches, both on Emsall side and the Barbados side. I was told by the minister, Dr. McIntyre, last week when the cabinet inquired about the status of these approaches, that he advised the cabinet that the CTO advised him that the designs have been completed. So I'm hoping to get an updated report on this, written report on this before the end of the week, so that we can move to the tender process. So we'll be moving to the tender process very soon for the Emsall Bridge. But the design for the bridge was completed. The minister has advised me that the approaches was completed by the design of the approaches has been completed by staff based on what the CTO told him. But once I get the final report, I will confirm this as I've been final. And once we do that, then we will proceed immediately for the tender for the whatever contract for the construction of the bridge. We go.
All right. That was that promise there, 2018. We heard Mr. Blackmore repeating the same. The design is complete. I guess you're still waiting for tenders, huh? Oh, boy. The facts are stubborn things. On the telephone, hello, talk to me, 902, yes?
Yes, Matt. A very familiar voice called this morning and commended Mr. Blackmore, and rightly so. When they do things to be commended, then we give them their commendation, showing that we are not biased. But he posed a fundamental question. Why is only in time like this that Mr. Blackmore is quick to respond or call you? Right now, immediately after your conversation here, Mr. Blackmore should be calling and giving you an update on the Emsall Bridge. I'm talking about bridge, man.
But he did give me an update. We spoke about the Emsall Bridge, where he said the design is complete. That's all he said, and he continued.
And after design, how long it taken to build the bridge? I don't know, but we have 6 point something billion somewhere, so we have money to build the bridge. And talking about bridges, a major bridge, Matt, that needs to be rebuilt is the Rosalie Bridge. Matt, this is the only link between Rivière, Zurich, Montjean, Grandfond, Dailies, and so on, Lapland. And anytime there is a little rain, the people in that area cannot travel because of the design of the Rosalie Bridge. It worked very well when Mr. Lawrence built the bridge, but right now it is outdated. You need a major bridge there that will not disrupt the life of the people if there is a major disaster. Or, as I said, anytime there's a little rain, the people cannot cross that bridge. So that bridge needs to be rebuilt. A bridge needs to be built there as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Matt.
All right, thank you very much. 449-3095-9697. I just find it amazing, Promises, promises, promises. And the Emsall people are locked in. If any disaster, they in that hole there, they can't move, So please, the authorities, do something for the people of Emsall. Too many electorates, somebody saying, voting for non-performance of important things. They're voting for who they like, hence the result. What's the power up there of the Newton area again? If you think it's time to end this, give the people of Bafa State, Emsall, that connection, and do something. Caller, are you there? No, you're not. Let's move on to the next phone call. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Matt,
yes, I. Tell me I'm here.
Brother man, you see, people's life is always more important than politics, in politics. And this is what happened for many years in Dominica. It's been too much politics. It's supposed to be together as one. It's taking too much time to do stuff, important things like that. You get where I'm coming from. The point is, I don't know, I mean, if somebody wants a house, I have no problem with that. Right? But all the people are giving houses there. It's the rest you're giving them. It's the rest you're giving them. You're going to take it for the house. Right? So it's not the house. You get where I'm coming from. So what I was saying is that all that money is spending them homes and what have you. But man, we should put that money, some of that money, into the bridges and them. It's quite important for everybody. You understand? Not for one, for everybody. You understand? But if you can money and putting a set up business, set up houses, just to gain a political kind of thing, mileage on that. But you have to stop them kind of things in there. Man, when you go to other Caribbean countries, you see people moving and grooving by the government making allowances to get foreigners to come and, do projects and what have you. But at the end of the day, over 50-70% of people of the country getting work to do. You cannot build in an airport, and then you have Chinese government building an airport, and then you have suckers there struggling to make 2 ends meet and cannot move to feed them and their family. What's really wrong with it? They have only family to feed them. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what the government there for. It's not a political marriage and making it, but I mean, get serious, man. Because we setting back too long to do things, brother, man. And all are setting back the country. And guess what happening now? When people on Dominica they're working, right? It's slowing down the economy because why? When you bring them foreigners to take our work for us, all the millions in Dominica can go. I mean, it sense, man. Them people are sense in the head, brother, man. They're playing politics in Dominica. Why? God bless, man. Yeah, man.
God bless you too. God bless you. We're going to come back, Dominica, after this break. We'll come right back.
Exciting news from Sunrise Airways. Starting May 25th, we're expanding to the Eastern Caribbean with new service to St. Kitts, Antigua, Dominica, and St. Lucia. Enjoy round-trip fares starting as low as $199 US. Book now at sunriseairways.net or through your travel advisor. Experience the best in travel with Sunrise Airways. We fly to connect people. Book today.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Be prepared. Being prepared before a hurricane threatens makes you resilient to the hurricane impacts of wind and water. It will mean the difference between you being a hurricane victim or a hurricane survivor. Be prepared and remember to stock up on tropical water.
I'm going to Barbados there. Voice of Barbados. Hello? The telephone is just ringing. Nobody's picking up. I was actually just told that they are waiting for my call. I'll keep trying, okay? We need to get an update there in Barbados. But as you just heard, nobody's picking up the call. So stick around as we continue to try. Stick around.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabashi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
$44 million fans, 11 players, 1 flow, leading we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every six, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Be prepared. Being prepared before a hurricane threatens makes you resilient to the hurricane impacts of wind and water. It will mean the difference between you being a hurricane victim or a hurricane survivor. Be prepared and remember to stock up on tropical water.
Sunrise, sunrise,
to news from Sunrise Airways. Starting May 25th, we're expanding to the Eastern Caribbean with new service to St. Kitts, Antigua, Dominica, and St. Lucia. Enjoy round-trip fares starting as low as $199 US. Book now at sunriseairways.net or through your travel advisor. Experience the best in travel with Sunrise Airways. We fly to connect people. Book today.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
The hurricane season is upon us. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly and those with disabilities. We're stronger together, so lend a helping hand when you can. We are in the hurricane season. Stay informed by tuning in to Q95 FM radio for updates on the storm's path and any evacuation orders. Knowledge is power during a hurricane.
44 million fans, 11 players, 1 flow, leading we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every six, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
All right, Dominica, we're back. It's 9:15 in the morning. We continue with the conversations there. I'm really trying to get in touch with Barbados. The phones are ringing, but nobody's picking up. So we'll keep trying, okay? Thank you very much. Another voice not there? Let's share this one.
I want to correct a mistake I heard you and many of your callers are talking about this morning. There is only Mr. Luis and his family living in Emzol. Okay? Only Mr. Luis. There are no other persons living in Emzol. And as long as Mr. Luis and his family are the only residents in Emzol, the Baffested Bridge will never be built. One man, a vindictiveness that has been going on for 9 years. One man, a bridge will not be built to serve one man. That is very, very ironic. But I'm telling you, Matt, it is just Mr. Luis and his family that is living in Enzol. And the Baffested Link Bridge will never be built. I've been following that situation, Matt. And I know the body politics that is going around. Only Mr. Luis is living in Emzol, and the Baffested Link Bridge will never be built. Tell them I say so, Jerry Charles.
Jerry Charles, being very, very sarcastic this morning there about the fact that Mr. Luis and his family's up there in Emzol. That's the reason, only reason he says. I repeat, the only reason he says that bridge will never be built. Let's we'll find out.
Harris Paints would like to inform its customers that the sales outlet in Caneville and Portsmouth will be closed on Monday, July 1st for stock taking. We will reopen on Tuesday, July 2nd from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Management would like to apologize to its valued customers for any inconvenience caused.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega Deals. You can rely on Mega for some real deals. on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
All right, Dominic, it's 9:18. 9:18 is the morning time. I need to. I'll try. I'll try my very best. I'm not. I won't guarantee she'll answer, but I'll try my very best to get an update from Shakira, who's the power rep in that area. I think also Joshua wanted to comment on that fact that the Barbados Bridge, Emsor Bridge, has not been built. We'll try to make contact. Hello, talk to me. Yes, on the telephone. Are you there? Yes.
Yes, madam. I'm there, madam.
You're back.
I agree with Jerry 100%, man. Not in Emsal, maybe only have 5 families that maybe does not support the Labour Party. The majority of them they are Labour. I tell you in the street. One policeman in 2014, they have got a bridge there, you know, man. But in 2014, the man was so excited standing up in Ruben Bakery. Over there, he had a teacher from Newtown, excited saying, oh, but our party win, our party win, our party win. But the backside of water bridge that they stick there, and he right under a cliff. Man, these people don't like themselves, so you cannot do things for people. I just pray that my friends that live in the Emsal would maybe find solution when the time right for them to come out in that place in case of an emergency, Matt. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
I have a blessed day too. Hello. I'm just hoping that the bridge is built after all the promises in a short while, in the near future. Hello, talk to me. Yes, good morning. Are you there?
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Yeah, Matt. Matt, I just called 2 people in Barbados and no response, Matt. I called my sister and I have a girlfriend I call and no response, Matt.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, the phones are ringing out. I've been trying a number of numbers there and no response. So I don't know the telecommunications.
All right.
I have some issues there. I've tried the Voice of Barbados. I've tried my colleague Julius Gittins, who always provide me with updates, but nothing is going on. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Back to you, yeah?
Mr. Pelty,
I'm here.
I have nobody to accuse, nobody to abuse, nobody to tell anything. I'm living at the back of the hospital there. And there's a bridge I met it there. It's half gone, almost gone. There's a fella down the road, he works in the city council like right now. That came there, they call him Marcus. A good Samaritan who went some years ago and he tied a little piece of rope and it have the gun. They have a lot of children passing, old people passing, everything. As I tell you this with there, I do not want to make a story, but I want to say I met the parent at the graduation. I spoke to her, tell her about that. I don't see you come my way. So she told me the budget is coming in, and when it's coming in soon, they'll try to see if she can get that in so that again. But I don't know what is going to happen. The bridge is almost gone. Many children down there on Sunday. So we have to, if not, we'll have to hold the ground, grab the bush and go up by Clem. If a man that's saying good enough, say enough something, so we have to grab there and go near for the hands, we'll have to go up. Because it's not now, and you see nobody to say nothing to tell them about the bridge. Nobody want to come together to make the bridge almost gone. Like that is almost like when you have the cheese, we say one gone, half gone, all gone. And I am looking, the water is climbing. When we see rain falling, we can't go across. It's going up high like a river. All water is coming down there. But I trust God. And I'm praying that something will be done about it. So I do not want to tell nothing to the government, nobody, not in the park rep. She knows me very well. And I spoke to her. So I am looking to see when the Bob and Joy are coming, what is going to happen. Thank you very much.
Well, wait for the budget. Wait for the budget. 922. The people of Bafa State and MSOL have had many budgets over the past few years, and nothing has become a reality. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here, sir.
Matt,
I'm here.
the hurricane that might pass Barbados.
It might pass Barbados.
Yes, and Barbados is back. Well, the airport is still closed. But the hurricane now is, I think, almost in Convention and Grenada.
I don't doubt you, but I'm just saying we're having problems connecting to Barbados. I don't doubt you, but all I'm saying is that we're having problems connecting with our colleagues there on the ground. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes, are you there, caller? No, you're not. So if you have family members, if you have spoken to family members in Barbados, feel free to give us a call. On the telephone is 923. Yes,
Would like to
come back.
inform its customers that the sales outlet in Caneville and Portsmouth will be closed on Monday, July 1st for stock taking. We will reopen on Tuesday, July 2nd from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Management would like to apologize to its valued customers for any inconvenience caused.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95. The latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Megadeals for some real deals.
All right, Dominic, we continue the conversation there. Of course, I have Mr. Joshua Francis on the line. He used to be a PAL rep of that constituency from 2014. Mr. Joshua Francis, what can you tell us as it relates to the information you have on that bridge? I suspect you plan to be in the political space in the near future. What can you tell us at this time? Yeah.
Hi. Good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
Good morning to your listeners. I take it that you had a good weekend, Matt.
Yes, and
you enjoyed the rain.
Enjoyed the rain. You're right. Yes.
Yes. Matt, as your callers would have stated, the original structure of the MSOL-Barbados Bridge was washed away during Tropical Storm Erica in August of 2015. And thereafter, the Prime Minister of Dominica promised the people of MSOL and the people of Dominica that a temporary bridge would be constructed to facilitate movement of people from Barbados to MSOL and vice versa. And there will continue a conversation as the parliamentary representative of the Roosevelt constituency. Then I echoed the importance of the construction of that bridge or the reconstruction of that bridge to the extent where in 2018, the Minister of Communication and Works then, that is Dr. Colin McIntyre, told the nation that tendering for the reconstruction of the MSOL-Barbados Bridge was in process. And he went on to say that $8 million were allocated for the reconstruction of that bridge. Following 2018, the current parliamentary representative of the Roosevelt constituency in 2020 informed the House of Parliament and the people of Dominica that the reconstruction of the Barbados MSOL Bridge was funds were allocated for it. and that such construction would start in 2020. We're in 2024. We have not seen any construction, but what we have heard are empty promises. The continuous disrespect of the constituents of the Rural South, the lies, the empty promises, and until and unless the people make that bridge a priority and to call on this government, we are not going to get that bridge in a hurry, especially now where we understand that the government purse is not as wealthy as it used to be.
As deep, yes.
And as deep. But in my capacity and for those who care, we'll continue to press on this government to do right by the people of Emzor. Because we don't need much analysis to understand the importance of such a bridge. There's only one way right now, and that area is vulnerable. The Emzor road is a very vulnerable road. It doesn't take much for the blockage of that road. There's a history of slides on the road. So should there be a major slide resulting from a hurricane or a storm, it means that the people will be affected. The people of Emzor will be, as it happened in 2016, it will be cut off. So we know the importance of the bridge, but this government has not made the Emzor people a priority. They have not made the reconstruction of that bridge a priority. So let us hope that they will eventually act on the promises, because, Matt, I just said it to you, facts. From 2015 to 2024, we have heard the promises. We have heard the minister, as he was then, that is Dr. McIntyre, saying that they had allocated $8 million for the construction of the bridge. And in 2020, you heard the current Pal Rep saying that the construction of the bridge is going to start. So we have had many starts, all in the mines, all in vain. But what I can promise the people of the Roosevelt constituency is that those of us who care about them will continue to echo and to rally for the construction of such a bridge. Of course, the people in opposition do not have control of the funds, but hopefully our voices will make a difference.
Okay, Mr. Joshua Francis, the former Pal Rep from the Roosevelt South constituency. Stick around, Dominica. We'll be back.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. We'd appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Megadeals for some real deals.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95, the latest happening event, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
In this hot summer, D&D Plumbing is doing it again. It's the Points and Deals Bonanza from June 10th to July 31st. The more you buy, the more points you get, the more discounts you receive. Get to 25 points and you get 10% discount. From 35 to 40 points, you receive 12.5% discount. And from 45 to 50 points, you get 15% discount. The more times you purchase, the more discounts you receive. Come to D&D today and purchase anything store-wide and get your card with 5 points already on it. And the more points you get, the more discounts you receive. And your bonus only for the month of June is the Drain Buster. Get your Drain Buster today and enjoy 10% discount. D&D Plumbing. Terms and conditions apply.
Auto Trade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the Auto Trade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new Auto Trade app. Download the Auto Trade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
Have you ever experienced the whistling, howling, driving winds of a hurricane? The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms? The continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning? Again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center, and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with stones. Don't change your mind, oh wow.
In the streets while the ladies are lying, I feel by a buckle of the swan ginger wine. And sip make your last feel whenever. Swan ginger wine, great, this is forever.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with stones. Don't change your mind, oh wow.
Greatness is forever with stones.
Distributed by Fine Food.
Something good. Something good.
Fantastic news from Eastern Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just received world-class Cleo brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna. Perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna. Available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you.
Something good. Something good.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
All right, Dominic, finally we've been able to get in touch with news editor there of Starcom Radio in Barbados, Stetton Bat, I think is his name. And we want to just speak with him live here on radio, Q95. Mr. Mans, how are you doing this morning, sir?
We're doing well. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing well. We have spared the world. We haven't spared the world, so we're just monitoring the rest of the islands to find out just what is going on. But what can you tell us as to the situation in Barbados at this time? Everybody seems a little worried about Barbados for a few hours.
Well, as the Minister of Home Affairs here put it, we've really been spared the worst and we've dodged a bullet. That's the way he put it. Because Hurricane Beryl pretty much passed bypassed Barbados to a large extent. It passed about 100 miles to the south of Barbados, and the hurricane force winds extended out only 35 miles. So we're still getting some tropical storm force gusts and a bit of rain on the west, on certain parts of our south coast. Some pretty heavy storm surge, some power lines down, some poles down, maybe a few roofs damaged. Even one house caught fire, maybe connected to the electrical outages. But by and large, no major damage, no injuries whatsoever, no major, no really significant damage. I mean, we're indeed spared the worst of Hurricane Beryl.
Well, we're happy to know that you've been spared. Any other systems behind us that you are concerned about?
Yes, and indeed, there's a tropical wave just trailing right behind Beryl, and it's expected to arrive here on Wednesday, but more as a tropical wave. I guess it could always change, and the intensity of that particular system could increase as it approaches Barbados. But at this stage, it's expected to approach Barbados as a tropical wave sometime around Wednesday, and we'll see what that brings. As I look out my window, I can see the gust of wind tossing the trees and the hedges and the bushes all around it. Some pretty swift gusts of wind, but no hurricane force, winds that were torn off roofs and caused significant damage. We've been spared most of that. And even rain, we had some heavy rain downpours at some points, but no heavy, really sustained storm force type winds and rain.
Mr. Benz, I know you're very close to St. Vincent. Have you been monitoring, because we've been trying to make contact with St. Vincent, have you been monitoring the situation there in St. Vincent?
We were certainly a state of emergency declared within Grenada and St. Vincent, and they're more directly in the path of the Hurricane Beryl, and they certainly are in much greater peril for what might transpire than Barbados has been, because Barbados Beryl just shifted a bit more to the south and placed it more directly on the heading for Grenada, in fact, and perhaps even St. Vincent.
St. Vincent, Grenada. But as far as you're concerned, you have dodged the bullet there, as you said.
We have indeed no major damage in Barbados. Certainly, what currently we're facing is we have fairly widespread power outages, but that's not unusual when the system passes. But no major, no huge amount of damage. I don't know.
All right, Mr. Benz, thank you very much for updating us on Q95. We do welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it, sir.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. All right, Dominica, we're here. This is your Hurricane Radio. This is Q95. Stick around for more.
We are in the hurricane season. Stay informed by tuning in to Q95 FM radio for updates on the storm's path and any evacuation orders. Knowledge is power during a hurricane.
Have you ever experienced the whistling, howling, driving winds of a hurricane? The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms? The continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning, again and again? The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops? Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center, and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
AutoTrade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the AutoTrade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new AutoTrade app. Download the AutoTrade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
All right, Dominica, we'll keep monitoring the storm there. Beryl, moving quite close to Grenada, St. Vincent. Let's take a few phone calls there as we continue in the morning. Hello, yes? Good morning. Sorry. You can try. On the telephone. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Good morning.
Morning to you. Morning, yes?
I want to know if I can come back to my home. The coast is clear.
The coast is clear for now, yes.
Okay.
Okay. The Dominican Lottery wishes to inform its valued customers the agents that due to Hurricane Beryl affecting the island, all lotteries operations have been suspended today, July 1, to include blast operations. Operations will resume on Tuesday, July 2nd. All tickets purchased are still valid for the next available draws. Okay, management and wishes to remain safe, all its customers to remain safe during the weather system. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, 449-309.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm trying my best.
My name is Beryl, former president of the Barbados State Development and Disaster Committee. You remember what year Hurricane Dean came by to Dominica?
Hurricane Dean was 2007, something 2008, around that year? No?
You're doing good. Now, before that, I was the president of the group. And under Miss Shelton's auspices, Barbados State had absolutely no water supply. It used to come in the night and go early morning. And under my group, we formed a delegation and went to Miss Charles. And 1 week after, we were able to get water at Barbados State with steel pipes. When God saw that, I continued my trend with our development committee and disaster committee, where Miss Charles had erected a bypass. I don't call it a bridge, a bypass, and so via Barbados State, that's above Paradise Valley. We call that dead end. That's what we call it, dead end. Again, under my leadership of the delegation. Subsequent storm came and took part of the bypass, and Hurricane Maria finally took the rest. When Hurricane Maria, tropical storm Erica. That is where, on the time and that date, that I was seen walking Paradise Valley dead end with the Prime Minister until I was labeled as being a minister of government that time. There I brought the Prime Minister to every section in that area, including dead end. And I requested on behalf of my group in writing for the erection of a 2-lane bridge. And the reply was that the design was there, they were looking for the funding. There was some foreign organization who came in to have some simulation exercise for the Barbados State. And we had written to them through the government. Up to now, we have not been able to get a reply. It is in 2018, I resign from both groups. Up till now, we have not been able to get a reply from the existing government. I don't know why. I approached Shakira Lockhart on a one-to-one basis and told her when she goes to Parliament, raise up, that situation, informing Parliament that we need an MZOL bridge Barbados as a result of the vulnerability in MZOL on MZOL Road up till now. I don't know why, generally, I'm asking myself that question. I don't know why politicians are doing that to people who goes out there and vote for them voluntarily. They take their time off, leave their job, go to their polling station, vote for a government. I'm not saying particularly, I'm saying generally now. I don't know why after we have elected these people, they are doing that to us. I don't know. And I'm talking about all successive government. I feel one of them good old days. It will stop, it will change. And why I say that finally, after we need to hold any government, anyone accountable when they refuse or when they can't or when they are not doing what they're supposed to do in terms of development and resource for our people. Thank you very much and good day today.
All right, thank you, Mr. Parker. Thank you. It's 9:49 in the morning. Let's continue right here on Q95. Again, just want to inform you that the Dominica National Lottery wishes to inform its valued customers and agents that due to Hurricane Beryl affecting the islands, all lottery operations has been suspended today, July 1, to include blast operations. Operations will resume on Tuesday, July 2nd. All tickets purchased are still valid for the next available draws. Management wishes to remain safe. Management wishes to all to remain safe during the passage of the weather system.
Yeah, doesn't make with this. I ought to be alone again. Anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration, we all know in our mind that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how.
It seems the system seems to be affecting the telecommunications platform there in St. Vincent. I'm not getting through, but we'll keep trying. On telephone, hello, 9:50 is the morning time. Hello, talk to me, yeah?
Matt, as I listen to Packet, I just remember something. What had really finished the bridge, Packet had won there. The bridge had started to deteriorate from the Emsall side after then. It was kind of weak. All the underneath had started to eat up already. That's why I tell the bridge had partially maybe gone already. Then when you see people working without planning, they build the apartment at Emsall, and they didn't have no way of connecting the sewer line. They put a heavy sewer, concrete sewer line on the bridge, the remaining part of the bridge. And Packet came there. I don't think he brought the TV network there to check that. I was standing there. And he warned them not to do that because they're going to bring down the bridge, any little thing. And so said, so done. The bridge was compromised already with that heavy load on the balance of it. It just washed it down to that building without planning. It's like what they're doing in the area of what you call High Street.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't got a sidewalk. They never had a sidewalk. Instead of putting the thing further inside, they put in blocks on the edges. And now they have to break down all the blocks and have them lying down there, working without planning. In the Belfast area again, so long since before my grandmother was born, I read that have a nice piece of stone wall surrounding that building. Papa God, it's an ancient piece of wall. Building code. Take it up, fix it up, make it look nice, no man, and leave it there. They break that down to put on blocks. 8-inch blocks, man. Have a blessed day, Baba.
Somebody's also commenting that so Charles Sarver, the most devoted president to the Prime Minister scheduled for 10 years, and resident of Emsall could not influence his loving government to build the Emsall Bridge. Also, Mr. Eliud Williams, a former president himself, and son Kwandani. You guys are calling to the message that could influence his government at least to build the Barbados Emsall Bridge. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah? Are you there?
Good morning, my lover boy. There's something on my mind, my lover boy.
What's on your mind?
Which I wanted to say. Matt, we Dominicans, some of us, we like to vote for friendship. But when I used to vote, I voted for progress and betterment for me and my children. Right? Matt, in our area, didn't have light. It didn't have water. It didn't have road. And Matt, Mr. Carbon give those things there. And he still give jobs. But today, politicians, people, they don't look for betterment for themselves. They look for friendship with politicians. You have to put betterment for yourself. My God. My area didn't have no light, no water, no road. Right? Mr. Carbon give all those things there. He gives jobs. Right? Today, people, I don't know, they want socatation, so they have the politicians as their friends, and then they catch in hells. Not me. I vote for progress for me and my children in days when I used to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
All right. That's off your chest this morning there. All right. Vote for progress. 9:54 is the morning time. I'm going to my good friend Peter Karam across the bridge where there's no more sorrow, right? Emsall people need their bridge. Shakira Lockhart, step up. Too many promises. Too many promises. Oh boy. Time for this one, huh? We're going to come back, Dominica. We're going to come back. We're just going to entertain you a bit there. The word today,
I've lived a life of sin in this world I'm living in. I have done forbidden things I shouldn't do. I asked a beggar along the way if he could tell me where to stay, where I could find real happiness.
The word for today, somebody says, is tender. So many tenders.
Across the bridge.
There's no more sorrow.
There's no more sorrow.
Brother Peter Karam, good morning to you.
Across the bridge, there's no more pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be.
On a serious note, though, we really trying to get in touch with St. Vincent. No, they tried to national broadcasting station there. No, nothing going on.
King, till you hear the voices ring, they'll be singing out.
My friend Alex in Switzerland, good morning to you.
The river Jordan will be near. The sound of trumpets you will hear, and you'll behold the most precious place ever known to man. Across the bridge.
So many politicians are promising more
sorrow.
Just a bridge.
Across the bridge, there's no more.
Brother Packett, good morning to you.
The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again. Across the bridge, there's no more sorrow. Across the bridge,
tenders and more tenders for so many years, huh?
The sun will shine.
And no more bridge. Money's allocated $8 million sometimes.
You'll never be unhappy again.
So Shakira Lock, step up. Hello, talk to me. 9:59 is the morning time. Talk to me, yes?
Hey, my brother Peltier, what's going on, bro?
How you doing?
Okay, everything is nice, man. Don't you worry. That bridge is going to be repaired very soon. Election is on its way.
Okay.
And it's another gimmick for the people of Emsol and Barbados. And that's how it goes in Dominican. Now things are happening. Grounds are breaking. Ballooners are building, bridges and that, and so on. So
something is happening, huh?
Something is happening, brother. So just keep listening. Some work is going to happen here this week. Boy.
And you'll never be unhappy again.
Mr. and Mrs. Luis up there in Emsal, good morning to you.
There's no more sorrow. Across the bridge, there's no more pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again.
Alex, you're flat there in Switzerland, huh? Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Good morning to you. Yes?
Mark.
Yes, Marlene, how are you?
I lie down still, I cold.
Uh-oh. You need somebody to warm you up.
Huh?
You need a big blanket to warm you up.
Boy, you saying that imagine a big blanket since after Maria, they gave me that at the Red Cross.
Okay.
Matt, I want you to play that song for me. Listen to that good. Many rivers to cross. Remember, there's no bridge at Emsal to go by Mrs. Lewis. So it's many rivers to cross for 007 Marlin. Okay, doing.
All right, darling, I'll play that one for you. Okay, no problem.
Yes, my boy.
Many rivers to cross.
I call.
All right.
Happy again. Across the bridge, there's no more sorrow. Across the bridge, there's no more pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again.
Hello, talk to me. 10 o'clock is the morning time. Are you there, caller? Yes, are you there?
Well, I always there, but the thing is, you always saying that everything I say falling on deaf ear, but I'm always there. So let it fall on deaf ear this morning, please, if you would like to. Now I call in on those in authority. I don't know if there is a headmaster or bulletin master for the botanical garden. But we have now couple sections that we can pass, which is 3 sections we can pass to go in the botanical garden. So those in authority, I don't call in on Melissa, because Melissa is a young child that just growing up in the business and the news. So I call in on Mr. Scary and Mr. Blackmore, National Security. I see you were in Adidas now, but I were before you. Now let me tell you something. Make a run in the botanical gardens, okay? Because when you come down from Enzor, the cliff always falling. You know what I mean? Some sand always falling. Right now, a lot of leaves falling, grass coming down, sand coming down, and it's taking in front of the gate for Enzor. So we need to do something. Either we cut a drain going across the road, and we put the culvert inside of it, and we're letting it go below by Lawrence Garden there. So all that are going there will backfill because it has to go right to the river. We're letting it come right inside of the botanical gardens. That is confusion and pollution. Point number 2, the gate going up Valley Road. I've been calling about it, but Matt said it's falling on deaf ears now. No, it's falling on, it wants to kill somebody, not on deaf ear. I am calling on those in authority again. The gate break, okay? So it's falling in the middle of the road. Transport coming out to go left and right up Valley Road. Traffic can don't watch it for themselves. That is confusion and pollution. It's either you take out the gate or you fix the hinge and make the gate open by inside. Or you too wicked. Give me the job. I have many virgin men and me myself, and we can do it. In closing, when you're coming out now to come Bath Road, I see again the toilet, or you're talking about tourism, clean in front of there. That is the only facility now where we have to play basketball because the Windsor Park becomes a festival ground. So clean there, that's where we play in. Fix the toilet, man can go and urinate and this kind of thing. Fellas playing basketball.
So you see you're getting off the bullseye. We're talking about the the Emsall Bridge. You're all over the place right now. You understand that?
All that falling to the bridge,
Really?
You understand? Yes, because you have to pass there. It's either you pass there to come out, or the bridge is an escape. That's an emergency. The bridge.
Exactly. So I just want you to stick on that this morning. When you have an open line, you can speak about other things, but we want you to focus on the bridge there in Bath State. Emsall. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So stick on that. Stick on that for now. Okay, 10:05. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? How are you?
Okay, this morning a friend of mine
Okay.
from St. Vincent he gave me a text.
Send your text.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 7:11 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
And told me that the hurricane hadn't reached them yet.
Mm-hmm.
But they're experiencing some heavy gust winds.
Okay.
And they expect like get some gust winds later on. He said it appears that it will pass between Grenada and the Grenadines. Okay? So at least this morning he called me and told me about this level 7-11. He called me, but he gave me a text this morning. I called him and asked him how it is and so on.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we try to get into St. Vincent and Grenada. I'm going to try at this time to see if I can get in touch with Grenada because it seems like it's heading that way if it is not already given the trend. We're going to be taking a break then in a minute. Hello, talk to me, huh?
Yes, my brother.
Yes, you're back.
I was focused. I was just talking about the surrounding of the bridge because that is where that's taking you to head to go to the bridge. When it ends all, the stuff that coming, you cannot pass. You will never pass. And you will never end up in the end by the toilet. You won't be able to go up Valley Road. You understand? So I was going to talk about the closing the bridge. Before. We used to make culvert down Kenfield. I used to see them making it with my eyes. You understand? So there's a public works. So there's things that could be done very easy by Dominicans in itself to get transport and people to pass in that little area. All the way, divert that water very easy. And the things going. We have that man from what's his name? Marigotta, Redskin man or wherever. We have a lot of young men that can engineer that. But the thing is now, you cannot do that because you know what happening? If that bridge would cost $45,000, it would cost $345,000. That's the problem. Bye-bye.
Hello, 10:06 is the morning time. Marlene, this one for you. You want it from the top? You want it from the top? Yes, so let's take it from the top there. Jimmy Cliff with that version there of Many Rivers. We're coming back in a minute.
To cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. As I travel along like cliffs of Dover. And it's only my will that keeps me alive. I've been washed up for years, and I'm because of my pride. It's such a drag on
No, not even a Bailey Bridge in the Barbados to Damsel area. These honorable men are too busy taking care of themselves, somebody says, and in their millions to think about a bridge. Labor rights at Damsel, they do not need a bridge. They love their PM so much, they're blind until they hit themselves. Huh? That's a WhatsApp message. So we have spoken thus far to St. Lucia and Barbados. Still trying to get in touch with Grenada and St. Vincent. Many, many, many rivers to cross. Somebody says the bridge will not be built because Pastor Randy Rodney lives in that area.
In this hot summer, D&D Plumbing is doing it again. It's the Points and Deals Bonanza from June 10th to July 31st. The more you buy, the more points you get, the more discounts you receive. Get to 25 points and you get 10% discount. From 35 to 40 points, you receive 12.5% discount. And from 45 to 50 points, you get 15% discount. The more times you purchase, the more discounts you receive. Come to D&D today and purchase anything store-wide and get your card with 5 points already we own it. And the more points you get, the more discounts you receive. And your bonus only for the month of June is the Drain Buster. Get your Drain Buster today and enjoy 10% discount. T&D Plumbing. Terms and conditions apply.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with Stones. Don't change your mind, oh.
In the street while the ladies are lying, I feel by a buckle of the Stone Ginger wine. And sip make your laugh till whenever. Stone Ginger wine, great, this is forever.
Good things come and good things go, but greatness lasts forever with Stones. Don't change your mind, oh.
Greatness is forever with Stones.
Distributed by Fine Food.
Something good. Something good. Fantastic news from Eastern Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just received world-class Cleo brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you. Something good. Something good. Sunrise, hurry. Sunrise, hurry.
Exciting news from Sunrise Airways. Starting May 25th, we're expanding to the Eastern Caribbean with new service to St. Kitts, Antigua, Dominica, and St. Lucia. Enjoy round-trip fares starting as low as $199 US. Book now at sunriseairways.net or through your travel advisor. Experience the best in travel with Sunrise Airways. We fly to connect people. Book today.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green, 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees. 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and sit-ins and small vegetables. 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato. 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
We are in the hurricane season. Stay informed by tuning in to Q95 FM radio for updates on the storm's path and any evacuation orders. Knowledge is power during a hurricane.
Have you ever experienced the whistling, howling, driving winds of a hurricane? The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms? The continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning, again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
Auto Trade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the Auto Trade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new Auto Trade app. Download the Auto Trade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
So it hit by me now. Coming across.
The song of heavy rain in St. Lucia this time. And the wind as well, huh? This is your Hurricane Radio. Q905.
We are in the hurricane season. Stay informed by tuning in to Q95 FM radio for updates on the storm's path and any evacuation orders. Knowledge is power during a hurricane.
Have you ever experienced the whistling, howling, driving winds of a hurricane? The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms? The continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning? Again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
Auto Trade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the Auto Trade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new Auto Trade app. Download the Auto Trade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
Hello, good morning. It's 10:20 at this time. Hello, you? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you got me there, man. You got me there?
I got you. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to just thank the people of the Southeast for actually adhering to the offices of ODM and also the disaster committee, collecting on the waters and then taking the necessary precaution. Even though we didn't get a full brunt of the storm, I want to thank God for the diversion on the way. But our hearts and prayers are for the rest of the islands below us, Matt. And, it is very important that when you see these types of weather, I want to sensitize the people that do not leave your guard down. Do not say, okay, no pakatape storm, no, you have to be prepared and you have to be organized and have everything at home so that way when if just in case that something do happens and you are ready and you're prepared. So our hearts and prayers are with those persons who are going through it down in Barbados, Grenada, Trinidad, St. Lucia. Those of you who are feeling the brunt of the storm, I ask God to protect you and guide you, and please protect your family protect your home, and then remember to, without a perfect plan, there is no perfect recovery. Please get to safe homes, maintain safety. Do not go out there, do not be a hero, and then just wait for the passages to stop. Matt, I thank you for accepting this call. And then you yourself, and be safe and be warm out there too. We have another system coming out there in the Atlantic. It's a little different still. As you know, we are in the hurricane season. Everyone needs to understand and get your flashlights, get your batteries. Start planning early. Do not wait for the administration to declare that there is a storm coming for you to go get your boat in the sea, for you to go buy your batteries, for you to go get the gas. Now is the time. Now. When the storm is calm, go get your stuff at Astafan. Go get your stuff and just packing up and get your stuff together. And you don't wait till the last minute. That is how you plan well when you get organized for a storm that's coming. Matt, thank you for the opportunity. Have a blessed day, myself.
Have a blessed day. The effects of some winds there in Carriacou. Winds Carriacou, right? All right, some of what we hearing there live from Carriacou, Grenada. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Yes, Matt, I'm here.
Yes, I am.
Matt, the whole question of the bridge. It's many moons now since the bridge in Hampstead. Hampstead connecting Barbados, Wesley, with the Portsmouth. And that bridge has been damaged and they put a bypass in the river. All the big trucks are passing on a bypass. And every time you see a lot of rainfalls, you find that the water comes over the bypass. I wonder when you meet the minister, ask them when they're going to clear that bridge, because that's a very important bridge. Suppose you're going to the airport and you meet the river overflowing from Portsmouth. What do? You lose your flight. Children have found themselves in a position when they reach there, to pass and climb on the whole top of the bridge and go up because they couldn't go across. So it is time, many months now, after about 40 years or so more, since that bridge damaged, somebody else digging on the foundation and they put it down. And they have so many billions of dollars. The time this bridge, an important, very important bridge being built, or being repaired, or being authorities there. To us, it doesn't make sense to us. All around Calvishi, Margon specifically. I mean, not only down the roads alone, no? And 2 persons staying. Thousands of people are staying within that area at the US bridge. And nothing is happening in that. When you meet the Minister of Works and Security, ask them when are they and what plans they have for that bridge. Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you. I'm hearing that the Carriacou to the north and to the north is getting some serious pounding there. This time, actually trying to get somebody who just spoke to a colleague in Grenada, but have been having problems connecting again. So serious issues with the telecommunications. On the telephone, yes?
Yeah, Matt.
Yes,
Matt, Jerry is right. The bridge will never be built in Emsal because of Mr. Lewis and Pastor Rodney living there. Matt, where are we going, Matt? What kind of monkey politics is that? What kind of a maniacal politics is that? So you're not going to build a bridge because you hate Pastor Rodney and Mr. Lewis? Get the bridge there for everybody. What? Matt, we're not going nowhere with those kind of people, Matt. You know, and this guy in Western Thomas, where he called Albin, what his name is, he calling and say, oh, Nujala Nukewete. But he living in St. Thomas, enjoying the American way of life. They just come down and vote and put scary back and they're running back and they're talking about Nujala. People suffering in Dominica and you say Nujala Nukewete. Matt, I don't know where we're going with this kind of people, Matt. This kind of old people. This kind of baboon politics you have in Dominica, Matt.
All right, got a call up my friend Johnny in Chicago. And Al is from Dominica. He lives in the Bronx in New York, okay? So he's not from St. Thomas. And he was not the one who requested that song, okay? On the telephone. Yes, good morning. Uh-huh.
Hey, good morning.
How you doing, my brother? How are you?
I'm good. How are you again?
All right.
Yeah, Matt, you talking about the bridge in Emsall, and a brother just called about the bypass in the Hempstead area.
The Calabishi area?
Calabishi Hempstead area.
Okay.
Area. Matt, and this is serious. I mean, if you're not giving attention to the road in the Belt area from Sin to Erica, then that road in the Hempstead area where you have the bypass, they're not giving attention to that. And that's a major road there because everybody leaving, I mean, you have people that travel in that every day who lives in the Marigot area, West area, who works in Portsmouth. You have to do that every day. And imagine they will give that attention. More than that, it's even worse now. The Tarish pit or whatever they have, the Chinese taking material from that area to move to Wesley, that road is compromised seriously with the heavy equipment. As a matter of fact, I saw Chinese up to Saturday and Sunday repairing roads in that area with concrete. And this is the work that public roads used to do, but they're doing it with concrete. They are the ones mashing it up and they just fixing certain areas in concrete, I guess, just to accommodate their heavy equipment. But we need some serious road rehabilitation in that area. The government has been taking a road levy from us for the past how much years now. And we've seen the worst roads possible. So you can imagine if you're not dealing with a major road like your airport road in the Belt area where you have the drums actually rotting, the stones that were in them to keep them standing is actually bottoming out because they are rotting. The road is further compromised and eroded by the river once it comes down. There's no attention given to that. The Hempstead area, the bypass, same thing. Like the guy said, sometimes children have to maybe try to travel in the area of the existing bridge before to try to maneuver over the water, which is a dangerous thing to do when you have these high rivers. These rivers, they are not small rivers when it comes to the topography in that area and the water that comes down there. Now, people have to realize where we are and stop. I don't know. I don't know what to say to people again because we're seeing what is happening. We're seeing the attention is not given to the things that it is supposed to be given to. We're seeing the misplaced priorities. And why are we like that? So that bewitching and that bamboozling seems to be working in the favor of the people because the populace is actually not doing nothing, just standing aside and look with all these problems that we have. And these are problems affecting us. These people will get up and they will go because they have money to go elsewhere and shop and to live. And we don't see this in our supermarkets. We don't see them in our farmers market shopping. That has to tell you something. They're living a different kind of life. They're living a different kind of reality. So when they tell you things are good with them, not with the rest of us. And the rest of us are more than them. We must rise up our backside and kick them out. Have a good day.
Have a good day. 10:31 is the morning times. We continue here, monitoring the progress of Beryl. We just said that it's made landfall in Carrico, Grenada. So trying to make contact there with a correspondent, a colleague there, having some difficulty.
Something, something, something good. Something, something, something good.
Fantastic news from Eaststar Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just received world-class Cleo brand canned tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Cleo brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class Cleo brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you.
Something, something, something good. Something, something, something good. Sunrise, hurry. Sunrise, hurry. Exciting news from Sunrise Airways. Starting May 25th, we're expanding to the Eastern Caribbean with new service to St. Kitts, Antigua, Dominica, and St. Lucia. Enjoy round-trip fares starting as low as $199 US. Book now at sunriseairways.net or through your travel advisor. Experience the best in travel with Sunrise Airways. We fly to connect people. Book today.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
We are in the hurricane season. Stay informed by tuning in to Q95 FM radio for updates on the storm's path and any evacuation orders. Knowledge is power during a hurricane.
All right, I think we're getting of course, a little update there from Sharon Newell there in Grenada. Are you in Grenada or Carriacou this time?
I am in Grenada. I am at the National Disaster Management Agency because I am an employee of the Government Information Service. So we would have gone out earlier this morning to check out on the shelters, ensuring that persons had filed in. But we are all back on base now because the hurricane has literally hit. Founding is the most severe of the storm is taking place to the north of the island, and Carriacou and Petit Martinique. So reports thus far, we have some roofs that are gone in Carriacou, some houses damaged. There is a mandatory evacuation order that has been issued for the communities of Limley, Windward, and Dover in Carriacou due to the high sea swells. The Prime Minister is soon to give another live update, but certain parts of the north of the island in St. Andrew, we've been receiving reports of roofs being blown off and so, but we haven't got a comprehensive report as yet because the storm it's really just starting to move through our area.
So you're really feeling the brunt of this time?
Well, just starting to.
Just starting
so
to.
I guess once we get that update from Carriacou, then we'll be able to give a better picture because the information that came into us thus far, is that it's really bad, it's terrible. That's for Carriacou, but I have not received one from St. Andrew. It's just brief snippets, teaching that some of the roofs had gone and so. So I guess maybe around the top of the hour, we may get a full. Because with the electricity down in certain areas, it is a bit difficult.
Yeah, and we may be losing signal as well, so we have to keep monitoring that.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Noel. Well, thank you for the update. We were just concerned about what's going on there in Grenada. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we'll try our best to stay safe. And if anything later on, you can call and we'll try to give you an update.
Yeah, I'll try to call you at the top of the hour. What's going on there?
Okay, then.
Thank you, Ms. Noel. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Bye-bye. I was actually trying to get her on the landline. I tried the cell phone, and here she was. Miss Noel. Out of Grenada. Just keep praying, Dominica. She just reported that there were roofs flying out there in Carriacou. Reports of roofs flying out there. So they're really getting a serious heat there in Grenada. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah?
Matt,
yes.
That's why I tell you, one of the best among the rest on the West can contest on the radio station. You don't know. It's about Q, about Matt. You don't know. Yeah, it's good to be communication with the other countries, man. You're doing a good job, brother, man. All the best.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. We only try our best. Just got another report there out of Grenada on YouTube, huh? Wow. An early view there from Grenada. Dr. Thompson Fontaine comments, boy, they're in for a long day. A very, very long day. Let's keep praying for our brothers and sisters there in Grenada and St. Vincent. I have not been able to get touch and get in contact with our friends in St. Vincent just yet. I'm going to keep trying. on the telephone, 1042. Talk to me, yes? Hello? Hello? Nobody there. Just some information for Flo. A lot of customers in Grand Fort has no internet since Saturday. So somebody's asking me to pass that message. Grand Fort folks, they're saying that there is no internet in that area there. Okay, so I'm sure they're. Somebody's saying, Matt, congratulations to Miss Noel, who was free to talk with you. She identified herself as a staff member of the disaster office. She knows her role. She does what she has to do, or she doesn't have to wait until politicians bring out the information on the real situation. Very good job there, young lady. Miss Noel, out of the disaster office in Grenada. Saying it as it is. Why do we have to hide? Huh? You are the experts. You are the experts. We can't play politics with the weather. On the telephone, hello, yes?
Matt, and that person is making a very good observation also with the reporter from Grenada, because you didn't have to tell the person stammering to tell you anything, and it was just straight up. She knew her role, her function, and her responsibility.
That is so true. I mean, so many technocrats, technicians that have to seek permission from their bosses to speak. I just find that very amazing.
My brother, it tells you that the demon is in the details in Dominica. That's what it is. We must not run away from what our realities are, or it is, You spoke to this lady and she flew when she was and told you what she did. She understands what her role, her function, and her responsibilities are. These people here, if they don't kiss some politician face about, they can't open them up and say shit, but they're eating shit from these politicians. And we have to say it like it is. We like to say, oh, let's not make everything politics. Everything is partisan politics. The devil, the demon is in the details in Dominica, in everything. He has his tentacles in everything. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Yeah, you're making a very good point. I mean, why do technicians and professionals have to pander to politicians to say something? I just always find it amazing. Oh, I have to speak to my PS first. I have to speak to my AS. I have to speak to the minister before I can talk. What nonsense is that? You are the professional. Do you think that professional would say something against the policies of the government? Come on, let's be real here. I vacationed in Carriacou 2008. I was there in I'll tell you what year, 1988. When I left high school, that was the first time I traveled, 1988 to Carriacou. Very beautiful community. I was the liaison officer for some American crossroaders there. So I spent about 6 weeks there in Carriacou. Very beautiful. Keep praying for the people there in Carriacou. Carriacou, Grenada. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Okay, good morning to you. Good morning to your listeners. How are you doing, man?
How are you doing, my brother? How are you?
Taking it easy. It's Monday morning, just listening to what's going on, what's happening.
Yes.
But apparently over the weekend, I saw an interesting fact. Earlier in the year, I follow the weather. I've been following weather patterns for a long time. As I've always said, my profession, and over 20 years we've talked about global warming. But around the Kawem season in Dominica, we call it Kawem. there is always talk about how hot it is. That's a good indication of how your ocean temperatures are going to be. So the interesting stats from 1982 to now, they've been taking average temperatures of the ocean during the hurricane season, and the reports are showing that the current ocean temperatures are as hot as it is at peak season, which is typically end of August to September. And what happens is when we have the summer months where the sun is directly over our equator and our tropical regions, it creates that heating effect on the ocean. And Matt, the hurricanes are going to be there. It's a form of heat transfer from the equator to the extremes of the northern hemisphere in our case. But what happens, Matt Pelty, is the ocean temperatures fuels the hurricanes. So one of the reasons we see more intense hurricanes in August, July is because that summer month gives the ocean enough time to get warm, and by that time of the year, you have that peak temperature. Well, the record is showing for this year that the ocean temperatures are already at its peak in July, which is earlier than normal. What that really means, that the predictions that we are going to have more intense storms and more hurricanes this year might be very, very accurate. And what caught my eyes over the weekend is how quickly Beryl turned from a tropical wave to a category 4 hurricane. It's if you ask me, it's ridiculous. I mean, in less than 24 hours, we had a tropical storm, and the next thing we know, we have a hurricane, a category 4 hurricane. And then somebody mentioned, the temperature in Dominica dropped to about 80 something degrees. Well, that's not unusual. But what happens is if the ocean, and I saw there is another tropical wave in the mid-Atlantic, and there's one spewing out of Africa right now. So we're going to have a very rough time. And the fact that this hurricane is so far south really tells you, it gives you the live evidence of why the La Nina is not causing that shearing effect, which normally you dissipate the hurricane or push them out in the ocean. It actually stays flat and moves almost due west. So it's pretty interesting to watch. It's pretty interesting to see the natural phenomena. Matt Pelty, I always call them natural phenomena because they're only disasters when they affect human beings. They're going to be there after we're gone. But people need to be on guard. I have said before, since I'm a little kid, I was born in 79, we had Hurricane David. I still hear about Hurricane David. We have several hurricanes before. Dominicans by today should be experts in hurricane preparedness. Sometimes we don't learn. And if we're still making the same mistakes of the past, it tells we are hard-headed people. But I think more importantly, the fact that we're seeing stronger storms, which is not surprising to me. As I said, I have been following this stuff probably since I was a 10-year-old, using the Cleveland Wireless book to track hurricanes. They used to have this map. But Matt Pelty, I'm not surprised because we've talked about global warming for over 20 years now. As a student at the Sixth Form College, that was part of our studies. And we could tell that these things are going to happen. So my thing about it is there has to be a review of our planning laws, our zoning laws, not just a review of the laws, but the review of how we enforce where people build, how much planning we put into those long-term programs that help people stay safe. Your building codes, your building design, your roof design, probably changing the flat roofs into changing the style of roofs that are more hurricane resistant. And Matt tells you all that technology has been existing for over hundreds of years. If you go to Portsmouth, you see some of those old buildings. The reason why the roofs are designed the way they designed, because the people from long ago understand the effects of hurricanes and just having different architectural designs to withstand hurricanes. So Peltier, we should be experts at hurricane preparedness in terms of doing the basic stuff, collecting water, making sure you have your safety with your family, have a family safety plan, having your important documents. I mean, all these things we do year after year after year. And if we don't learn from them, then it tells we as a society have a problem. But my
But some of what I see there in the recent times, I'm kind of concerned about what I refer to as panic buying. You should see the supermarkets on the day before the eve before the storm. People just rush in there and buy what is not necessary all the time. It's very
well, that is not unique to Dominica. That happens all over the world. I mean, all over where we have storms. If you live in the U.S. and Florida and these places, you don't. The problem is you can't tell accurately exactly where the storm is going to go, and nobody want. That's part, and that's one of the things that you have to really be careful with. It's like calling wolf. At the end of the day, I think the broader plan is to have not just a national but a regional plan for hurricane response, and I'll tell you why. It affects the Caribbean. So let's say the hurricane passes in Grenada. Grenada is messed up. Now Dominica and the other islands maybe have a storage supply that they can immediately supply to the areas that are affected. But it has to be coordinated on a regional level. In the U.S., when there are storms coming, especially in Florida and hurricanes, you see the same thing happening at Lowe's and Home Depot and the Walmart. People just buy water, they buy stuff, they buy generators because you don't know. The problem is you don't know exactly. The storms are very unpredictable in terms of their pattern. Now we might have a better chance because of the La Nina effect. So if the storm is heading west, there's a more likelihood it will stay on that track and not deviate. So it's kind of difficult. I understand why people behave that way because when you go through experiences with Maria and this kind of hurricanes, the last thing you want to do is to be caught off guard. I must say within the last 10, 15 years, there has been more accurate prediction with the hurricane hunters being exactly in the eye of the storm and more algorithms and technology that look at not just the hurricane itself, but the conditions around the hurricane and make a better prediction as to where it's going to go within the 24, 48 hours. It's really hard to predict where a storm is going to go within 72 hours, 2, 3, 4 days. But, at the end of the day, people just have to get prepared. So I'm not surprised that happened. What I would suggest is if you have this panic buying, make sure you don't utilize all that stuff immediately. Because if we have a category for hurricane in July, that means we're going to have a very long hurricane season. And historically, Dominica get affected end of August, early September is when we have the higher concentration of very, very strong storms we have seen happening in our area. So, it's kind of hard to control that if you don't know. I think the government can only do so much, or the people responsible can only do so much with the information and the technology they have. It's just really hard predicting exactly where it's going to go and what the weather conditions are going to be like. For example, we saw what happened in Erica. I mean, we were caught off guard, and it wasn't wind, Matthew. It was serious rain falling for how many days?
12 inches.
That
Yes.
almost, killed over 100 people in Dominica. So it's kind of hard right now, and one of the issues with Dominica is because we have such steep terrain, unstable soils, and my fear is all the unmitigated construction that's been going on, the blasting of rocks, especially in the northeast. And one of your callers called and mentioned about the Hampstead River. I mean, the bridge was messed up in that area. And with the road being pounded by these heavy trucks, and I can tell you these roads were not designed for these trucks, because when you construct this road, you do a pressure test on there. And if you have cycling of trucks that are way beyond the capacity of the road, what you're doing is you're loosening the mountain, you're loosening the soil, you're loosening the drainage. And when heavy rain falls, you're going to have a lot of slippage and slide.
I'll tell you what, we have to take you out now because we're trying to monitor something there in Grenada. So let's talk a look again, Mr. Matthew, sometime later. Thank you, though.
Howling, driving winds of a hurricane, the roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms, the continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning, again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into The eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center, and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
Finally, I was able to get through directly to Grenada. My friend Linda. Linda, good morning to you. A little worried about you this morning there in the Spice Isle. What's going on?
You have all reason and right to be worried about your just went back in Grenada.
Just came back to
I will
Grenada.
tell you right now, there are lots of wind where I am located. Lots of wind and rain. So far we had some thunder and lightning earlier this morning, but right now it's lots of wind and rain. The rain is not even very, very heavy, but it's raining. But the wind, oh boy, it's winning. You're hearing it from a distance.
But I got a report earlier from somebody in disaster, and she did tell me that they were getting reports of roofs flying down there in Carriacou.
Right. What has happened just a while ago, probably about half an hour ago, the Prime Minister Facebook page did put up a picture of the evacuation in 3 villages in Carriacou. Now, these 3 villages, I know one for sure, is on the seashore, low-lying area. And they were encouraging people all along, if you're in low-lying area, to please move to higher ground. So I have been trying to get a hold of someone in Carriacou because Carriacou is not as close as people may think. And I apparently the internet had done. None of the people that I know I've called has been able to answer their phone. But what they had to mandatory evacuate because of surge. Because remember, we're expecting to get a number of high waves. And Carriacou is a small island, it's just 13 square miles. And it was always noted that Carriacou would most likely get the worst of Beryl. So it seems like things are happening up there. Based on what I'm seeing online and so. There's also, I've seen videos of different parts of Grenada where wind there is a place called Bathway to the north. Somebody was able to capture some some waves. Man, they're high. They're very high. Yeah. So it appears right now, Beryl is passing over us. The location I'm in, actually on the western side of the country. The western side, I'm in a place called Black Bay. We are having a lot of wind. But since yesterday and even the day before, the weather did, when they had the news conference, that it is expected that the northern part of the country would get it worse than any of the other parts. The whole island will be affected, but the northern part is expected to get some more damages than other parts of the island.
Well, at least we can communicate still. I'm hoping that, we can maintain communication. I'm just about
electricity has gone, and and my phone is charged to I was charged to 100. Electricity went probably about 15 minutes ago. So once I have power, you can try. If you don't get me, well, you know why.
I know why. I'll try sometime later this afternoon, maybe 1 o'clock.
But we seem to be over. Beryl is having a good way now.
Yes, I heard.
You can see,
You guys are getting a pounding again. Stay safe, Linda. Stay safe. All right.
yes, I'll try.
All right, take care, Linda Streaker down there in Grenada. My colleague in the media for a number of years. We'll keep you informed, Dominica. This is your hurricane station. Stay tuned. Let's take our final call as we wrap it up here this morning on the hot set. Talk to me, yes?
Matt, it's so heartbreaking. We in Dominica know these things because we have them so often.
Yes.
But and for some reason we deal with it because it's like second nature to us. But with the other Caribbean countries who have not really, grown accustomed to that, because it really hits the area, it's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking.
Really?
So I just want to check on the people up there and just sorry for these people, because they're not used to that like us. And so I just wish that they will be resilient like us and bounce back quickly. So once again, we pray for Grenada and the rest of the Caribbean countries.
Thank you.
And also we pray for ourselves as well, Matt.
Thank you, Dominica. This is where we wrap it up for the morning.
Have you ever
just keep praying for
whistling,
the other islands? We have been spared this one.
The roaring drumbeat of thunderstorms, the continuous crackling bursts and flashes of lightning, again and again. The nerve-wracking sounds of heavy rains and rattling rooftops. Hurricanes are categorized at 5 levels of strength, and just one of the natural disasters which takes the lives of thousands of people every year. Q95 is taking the lead as your hurricane radio center. Stay tuned, be informed, and learn from those who can help us survive as they look into the eye of the storm. Q95, your hurricane radio center, and you. Together, we'll ride the storms.
Until 1 o'clock, if God is willing, I'll be back on your radio. Your true hurricane radio, keeping you safe all the time.
There's one thing I can't stand, it's leaving you so urgent in the morning.
In the meantime, in between time, Brother Beryl.
For the third time this week, I think I'm gonna
My folks there at the Josephine Gabriel and Company,
leave you now.
I heard you love conscious music. Good morning to you.
Let it flow. Kevin Famous, I represent DJ Ravers. We don't know they can left the streets. Cause some boy, wait. You're up a bad. Think I'm gonna wear all in six. There's one thing I can't stand, it's leaving you so urgent in the morning. This 9 to 5 I have is surely getting to me. For the third time this week, I think I'm gonna wrap it all in six. I leave you now, losing my mind. I hope we never get tired, and I never let me go to work. No one knocking on the door, disrespecting the notice. Sorry. A man who don't sweet treat his woman, surely wasting a lot of time. She might not say it, but she needs tenderness in her life. Baby, I think the morning sun. Take some more time off and give you extra fun. Like it. I hope you never get tired. No one knocking on the door. No, there's dirt. No baby crying. Now ain't it good to know that after so long years we can all come together, share each other's futures. Now ain't it good to know, aren't you feeling excited? Yes, for the joy in me ignited when I heard the news, yeah, that no shot now us, and then no one now us.